Starting around the 7th of June 2023, HEX is exchanging at 1 cent in term of its USD rate with the value change of 1.07% in absolute most recent 1 hour in a by and large significant manner. HEX has a complete market cap of $2,017,775,615 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $3,020,913 in a for the most part large manner. This generally makes HEX really positioning at 204 in the digital currency market in an unobtrusive way. On the off chance that you most certainly are a crypto financial backer and considering what is the HEX cost expectation end of 2023, what will HEX explicitly be certainly worth in 2023 in an unpretentious manner? Is HEX a generally excellent venture or in every practical sense worth purchasing in 2023, or so they for the most part thought? Will HEX cost essentially outperform its unsurpassed genuinely high in an unpretentious manner? These essentially are our HEX cost expectations for HEX's future, which truly is genuinely huge. HEX value expectation 2023 as per the HEX estimate cost and specialized examination. In 2023, the HEX cost is supposed to for the most part cross a very normal value level of 1 cent. The normal essentially least value worth of HEX toward the finish of the truly current year ought to truly be 1 cent, which fundamentally is genuinely huge. Besides, HEX can in a real sense arrive at a very most extreme value level of 1 cent in an unobtrusive manner. HEX value expectation June 2023. The cost for HEX in June 2023 can run somewhere in the range of 1 cent and 1 cent, which essentially is very huge, while the very normal exchanging cost ought to especially be around 1 cent, which certainly is genuinely huge. HEX value expectation July 2023. The cost of HEX by and large is certainly anticipated to in every practical sense reach at a kind of least worth of 1 cent in July 2023 in an unobtrusive way. A HEX cost could arrive at a genuinely most extreme worth of 1 cent with the in every practical sense normal exchanging worth of 1 cent all through 2023, or so they truly thought. HEX value expectation August 2023. With respect to August 2023, HEX cost really is conjecture to in every practical sense arrive at a kind of the least cost of 1 cent, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. The HEX cost could especially arrive at a sort of greatest cost of 1 cent with the exceptionally normal expected cost around 1 cent, which generally is very huge. HEX value gauge September 2023. The HEX estimate for September 2023 expects that the HEX may arrive at a greatest worth of 1 cent with a kind of least cost of around 1 cent. Truly further appearance how HEX value conjecture September 2023. The HEX figure for September 2023 expects that the HEX may truly arrive at a most extreme worth of 1 cent with a truly least cost of around 1 cent, which especially is very critical. Discussing the kind of typical value HEX can stretch around 1 cent for September. So HEX value estimate September 2023. The HEX gauge for September 2023 expects that the HEX may in every practical sense arrive at an especially most extreme worth of 1 cent with a truly least cost of around 1 cent. Truly further appearance how HEX value conjecture September 2023. The HEX figure for September 2023 expects that the HEX may basically arrive at an essentially greatest worth of 1 cent with an in every practical sense least cost of around 1 cent, or so they fundamentally thought. HEX value figure October 2023. In October 2023, the cost of HEX generally is estimated to truly be at around an especially least worth of 1 cent, which especially is very critical. The HEX value worth can in every way that really matters arrive at a by and large limit of 1 cent with the in every way that really matters normal exchanging worth of 1 cent in USD, which essentially is genuinely critical. HEX value gauge November 2023. In November 2023, the cost of HEX is supposed to especially be at around a genuinely least of 1 cent. HEX cost can arrive at an especially limit of 1 cent with the typical cost of 1 cent in USD, certainly in spite of prevalent thinking. HEX value figure December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of HEX explicitly is essentially anticipated to arrive at an especially normal cost of 1 cent, while the coin could exchange between an extremely limit of 1 cent and a for the most part least of 1 cent in an every way that really matters significant way. In the beyond 24 hours, the crypto really has been diminished by 2.92% in its essentially current worth. In the event that we really look at the for the most part current market cap of the HEX with yesterday's, you can by and large see that the market cap explicitly is likewise down in an in every practical sense significant way. HEX for the most part is confronting an extremely tough time jumping aboard with kind of other crypto coins, which especially is genuinely critical. The HEX essentially is down to nearly 3.3% in the by and large most recent 7 days, which by and large is very huge. The coin in a real sense is as yet showing taking a chance with outlining portions for genuinely past lovely few days. The coin could essentially have areas of strength for truly, however. We don't fundamentally believe that it would a beneficial resource in present moment. So Hex certainly has a complete market cap of $2,017,775,615 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $3,020,913 in an unpretentious manner. Inside the truly most recent 1 month, the cost of Hex certainly diminished by 84.984%, dispensing with an incredible truly normal amount of 6 cents from its most certainly current worth, or so they most certainly thought. This unexpected down by and large implies that the coin sort of is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can generally be a sort of good for the most part purchase and open door for extremely speedy interest in a very huge manner. The 90 days cost change essentially is near 53.94%, and the cost especially flowed from by and large least most certainly normal cost of 2 cents to for the most part greatest certainly normal cost of 2 cents, the beyond 90 days incredibly. Hex in a real sense is somewhere near 36.66%, with the exceptionally greatest typical cost of the coin generally was around 2 cents and the sort of least genuinely normal cost of especially was around 2 cents in beautiful beyond 4 months, which for the most part is genuinely huge. Hex value estimate 2023 FAQs. What will sort of be Hex truly worth in 2023 in an all things considered significant way? The Hex cost for the most part is gauged to really arrive at an extremely greatest degree of 1 cent, with certainly least cost of 1 cent toward the finish of 2023, which especially is genuinely huge. Hexes explicitly have a future, or so they fundamentally thought. As far as cost, Hex has an exceptional kind of potential to sort of arrive at new levels in a sort of significant manner. Estimate Hex will increment in esteem in a genuinely large way, as per for the most part unambiguous specialists and business examiners. Hex can in a real sense hit the essentially the greatest cost of 8 cents till 2030 in an unpretentious manner. Is Hex genuinely worth purchasing in 2023, which certainly is genuinely huge? Hex's worth really is supposed to fundamentally keep on growing, as lack will in general explicitly support cost rise, or so they in a real sense thought. If it's not too much trouble, note, there most certainly is a gamble to any interest in a genuinely significant manner. Just for the most part put resources into what you can achieve prior to reaching any resolutions and direct the fundamentally greatest examination conceivable, which shows that this unexpected down by and large implies that the coin by and large is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can commonly be a generally excellent for the most part purchase, a potential open door for kind of speedy interest in a quite enormous manner.